Hello, it is Editing Greta here, and I just wanted to do a quick introduction to this video. I just wanted to say, wow, that was a crazy race at state. I'm super proud that I was able to make it there. I'm super honored that I was given this opportunity to run there, and I just want to say enjoy the video, and thank you so much. And enjoy my commentary. I don't know how interesting it's gonna be. Okay, so you can see the race starts right here, and I was actually seated 16th out of 16 in this race, but actually the girl who was seated 8th did not show up, so I was really seated like 15th out of 15. Thank you for the zoom in, Dad. That was actually really helpful. And I don't know why I started off so far in the lead. But if I hadn't started off this far in the lead, I probably would not have done as well as I ended up doing in the end. You can see that giant tent there was where everyone who won awards would stay. Here we are going around the curve. I really thought someone was going to have passed me at this point, but that really just didn't end up happening, which was kind of weird. We're turning the corner right here. I'm still surprised at this point that no one has passed me. And there were actually announcers at this race, and one of them literally said, and Greta Long, the 16 seed, leaving the pack. And he was, like, low-key making fun of me, but at the same time, like, it helped me out in the end. So I broke the wind for everyone. So that was really helpful and great. And, yeah, I was still really surprised. I looked at the clock. My coach actually told me not to look at the clock, but I didn't even realize where the clock was until I had already seen it. And it said 1:16. Which was probably one of my fastest laps ever, which is insane. One of my fastest laps in a mile race ever. Normally I run like a 1:18 or a 1:19, but I really put in the work and I got it down to 1:16. And I was actually really comfortable this whole time. Like, I was not tired yet at this point. Like, I had a lot left. You can see me going around a lot of the corners here. There's a lot of the boys getting ready for their awards. This tent was super duper annoying when it was being filmed, because now you cannot see anything. You can see that girl falls there. I literally had no clue that she fell. I had no clue that was happening. And here the camera cuts off a little bit, but I finally got past, which at this point, like, I was honestly relieved because I didn't have to be leading anymore, so I was really happy about that. But anyways, yeah, we're just chilling, coming around the stretch. This girl just, like, took off. Like, she just passed us all. I think she ended up with a winning time of 5:04. So she was crazy good. Like, I wish I could be her. And as you can see, like, everyone is passing me here, which I was, like, obviously I wasn't happy about, but I was like, you know what? Like, this is just what's going to be best for me for the rest of the race, is sticking with this pack. Although the thing is I don't generally run in packs, because generally my races aren't this close with who is fastest and who isn't, because I just run with a bunch of small schools who just have a lot of new runners. Here I actually get cut off from the thing a lot because my dad panned it weird, but it's okay. Yeah, there I am. I was really hoping this girl wouldn't pass me, but she did. I really wanted to get 9th place overall because I was podium, but I didn't end up getting it, so that was unfortunate. Right there, we actually just panned past our boys team who got 9th in the 4x2, so congratulations to them. Again, we're panning me out of the shot, but it's okay. There I am again, and I was just really just, like, pushing it here because I really wanted to get my PR. Currently, my PR was a 5:36, and my coach told me that this race was going to be the peak of my season and I was going to run my best at this meet. And when I went to cross country state, I actually ran, like, one of my worst times of the season, so I really wanted to be able to get this PR. So here I am coming into frame, I think, like, nowish. Yep, there I am. And this girl was on my tail. When we were hitting, like, the 150 mark on this lap, I was so nervous that she was going to pass me. But I really just tried to hold it out for the rest of the race. Here it was just kind of just, like, I was trying to just, like, focus on the rest of the race and just finish it. hopefully getting a PR. When I looked at the clock, it said, I think 4 minutes flat. I'd have to look for certain, but I was like, you know what, I just really want to run a PR here. Or I must have said like 4:10, because my last lap ended up being a 1:19, and yeah, but here I was like, oh my goodness, she's gonna catch me, and it was really stressing me out. But at this point I was also saying, like, you know what, as long as I beat someone, I'm still beating my seed, which is what's gonna be best for me in this race, which is what one of my goals was to beat my seed. And here I am coming into the 150 mark, where I just like was pouring it on, giving it everything I had, and this girl was catching up to me. It was so stressful. But I was just like, you know what? This is the final race of the season. I just have to give it everything I got. And I don't know why she went in the outer lane on the curve. If she had stuck behind me, she probably would have passed me, because she ended up having to run farther than me anyways. But here we are going into the final bit, and she got close to passing me, but I just closed my eyes and bit my lip, and I ended up beating her by like point some seconds, and I ended up only 0.4 seconds away from the school record with my final time of 5:26. So this was a fantastic race. I ended up 10th overall in Class A, so I'm really, really proud of this race, and I'm so happy that I was able to go to state this year.